Throws a shot up that's no good. Then almost reaches in on Spear. The rebound to LeMar. LeMar give to Yagi. Here goes Brooke. Thief River Falls is in the house.
You know, that was a really good outlet by Emily Spear there. That really got the break going. She got that ball out of there quick after the rebound.
That's two great outlets by Emily Spear in this game. Bison within 10 and a steal by Keena. Keena dribbling, going to find a guard. Finds Thunstead. And NDSU capitalize on this possession. High post to Spear. Spear, no-look pass caught by Thunstead inside Keena. Keena's got hands all over her. Jumper, baseline, sweep. The Stinger is having a game. 16. And we've got a timeout called by Amy Williams of South Dakota before a block charge situation had to happen. Timeout on the floor, a much-needed breather. The Bison going man-to-man. Here's a screen. Seacamp off that screen. Doesn't get the shot. Rebound is tipped around by Johnson into the hands of Spear. Back come the Bison. Can they pull even closer? LeMar dribbling through traffic like Curly Neal. Here goes Brooke to the rack. It is up. She missed the shot. Went to her left hand. The Bison could have used that. Boy, a shot there would have brought North Dakota State within 6. Down by 8. Seacamp slowly dribbles around. Now a little shuffle pass. Caught. Corner. Arns. Her shot no good from the baseline. A rebound to Thunstead. Goes a home run ball. Caught by LeMar. To Spear. Touchdown.
Six-point game here, and the crowd is alive.
Contreras on the other end misses a 3. Bison going to run again. Thunstead LeMar. Behind the back. Spear. It is off. And a rebound to South Dakota. LeMar goes behind her back on the pass to Emily Spear, and the Bison miss one up close. But you got to love the energy. 58-52, Bison down by 6. South Dakota trying to weather this storm, and they go into Arns, and Arns puts it in. How about the baseball passes by Spear and Thunstead? Bison down by 8.
Fantastic.
60-52, NDSU goes into Johnson. Cross-court pass to Yagi. Yagi brings out Seacamp. Yagi goes into Holly. They need one. Turnaround shot. Got it. Hojo. Yes.
You know, and Holly had been struggling, Jack. There's no question. 1 of 8. That was a big shot for her and the team.
You get Holly Johnson going, and she can be a difference maker down the stretch. Bison trail by 6, 60-54. On our coach's choice scoreboard, needs stop. Seacamp defended by the freshman Yagi. Off a screen from Arns, jumps into a shot, misses the shot. Rebound Emily Spear. She is really gobbling up the boards. Half a dozen now for Emily. This is Thunstead. Thunstead from 16. Whoa! TT for 2. 11 for Thunstead. The Bison are within 4. Down by 23 at one time. Here's Contreras on a running jumper that goes. Well,
that's a tough runner right there.
Not much you can do about that, Jeremy.
No, I'll tell you what, though. The Bison are doing a good job defensively and only giving them one opportunity at the other end. That's what's gotten them back into the game.
62-56, Bison down half a dozen. LeMar double-teamed in the corner. LeMar goes inside, lost the ball off her leg. Out of bounds. Timeout on the floor, 9:19 to play. In the second half, we've got a dandy. We have got a dandy today at the VDF. Our score, South... And 9:19 to go in the game. Bison inbound to Yagi. On top, Thunstead thought about a 3, getting bumped into by Seacamp. No call. Goes behind her back. Dribbles the baseline, bumped again, then slapped on the wrist. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Through all of that, no foul is called. And maybe there wasn't. Maybe it was a lot of instigated by Taylor. But she tries to sell him, Jeremy. And there is contact, but she's such a physical guard. It's tough to blow the whistle. Thunstead, LeMar has to get it off. Shot clock going down, and she hit it! She hit it! Brooke looked marvelous! Buried a 3 as the shot clock tipped down to 0. Bison have pulled within 3. 62-59. Seacamp has it for South Dakota. Drives on Yagi and banked it in.
Boy, momentum's something else. This game, the momentum flipped. The Bison have it, and now every shot they take is a confident one. They believe it's going to go in every time. Bison
trailed by 5. How about Seacamp answering, and Yagi got the handoff from Johnson and shuffled her feet before putting it down. That's a traveling violation on North Dakota State. The Bison with 13 turnovers in the game.
You know, that's my least favorite call in basketball. I think let that one slide. In a big game like this, that's a touchy, ticky-tack call in my opinion.
Flare screen set for Jayla Jackson for South Dakota. Bison have worked so hard just to get within 3, within 5. Jackson inside, turns, spins. That's a traveling violation on Jackson. So the turnovers come back. NDSU down a nickel with 8:17 to play. I mean, right now the Bison play with house money. Who would have saw this? Down by 23 at one time in the first half, and NDSU has an opportunity to cut it within 3 or 2. Handoff LeMar, step back, deep shot, Brooke LeMar, she got it, a 2. I think Brooke LeMar is about ready to explode. Bison back within 3, 64-61 on the coach's choice scoreboard. Funstead defending that lane with Hoff. Hoff has it now, guarded by Taylor, almost carried it. Give it to McLeod, step out Seacamp, she'll hit that shot if you give it to her. She missed it. Rebound pulled down by Jackson, tied up by Johnson, who's got the arrow, NDSU. Holly Johnson ties up Jackson. Both of those last names have been presidents. Bison ball when we come back, right? Jackson and Johnson.
There you go.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
It's history versus D. So Bison down by 3 with the basketball. Enter high to Holly Johnson. Now left wing entry. LeMar for the tie. In and out, no good. Keena fighting for the board, and it has it ripped away by Loeffler, and then a foul is called on Liz Keena. The Bison, it's interesting. If you just joined us, NDSU, as I've documented, had been down by 23 points in the first half. Here in the second half, when they made a chunk of their run, or even in the first when they were making a little run, LeMar was sitting down, and now she's back infusing. They've been making this with Marina Little down. A running shot by Seacamp, and a foul. Keena came over, being screened out, threw one hand up for the last second to block the shot, and picks up her second personal foul.
You know, one thing I've noticed is USD does not like an up-and-down game. They're a very good half-court team offensively, but when you get this game up and down, they don't like that.
I like that half-court set, working around as Seacamp hits the free throw. This is an 82% foul shooter.
Because they slowed it down right there, and that was a nice set right there.
And they like to, you know, you're right, offensively, they like to just work the ball around, reverse, set a pick, and they do a lot of ball action off the dribbler, just screens and shots. Seacamp gets 1 of 2, 65-61, Bison down by 4. Funstead, quick jumper, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Margaret McLeod. Now, North Dakota State, it's going to get to that point where obviously you can't afford empty possessions. Here's a drop-down pass inside, and LeMar got a hand in on Loeffler. That'll be a foul on Brooke, her second personal.
Great pass by Contreras. I mean, that's just a great drive right there. And, you know, that's playing together a lot, too, because she knew she was there. She didn't even really look and just bounced past it right there.
Loeffler at the line, a 93% foul shooter. She has missed only 2 free throws all season.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that'll win you that hoop shoot contest that they have at the Elks. Bison down 5. Second one by Loeffler. Swish. Half a dozen for Loeffler. But Bison down 6. 67-61. Not necessarily threes will get North Dakota State back even here. Just points on possession. Free throws, deuces.
Lots of time.
Lots of time. LeMar drive, no look pass, caught Yagi, corner 3. It's off. Weak side board pulled down by Holly Johnson. Johnson puts it down, draws a double, finds Keena, who hits the shot.
Boy, she's automatic mid-range jumper this game. This weekend, just automatic.
18 for Keena, a new career high she continues to build on. Bison, and Keena takes off a pass inside and starts the break. She's going to do it all. Dribbles to a corner, lost the ball out of bounds, and was it tipped down? No, she had control afterwards.
I saw Maren Walseth right in front of us here. She saw Liz dribbling the ball up. I think she wanted her to pull the reins back a little bit. She had her hand on her head.
If Maren could have had the reins to the ponies, she would have pulled on the reins. Contreras tries a deep 3, doesn't go, but an offensive rebound by Loeffler in South Dakota. Contreras tried about a 25-footer.
Not a good shot.
No. But USD there for the board. Stewart goes, drives, shot good, and a foul on Yagi. If they count it, they do.
Yeah.
That was a long continuation. Yagi picks up her second personal. So on one end, as Yagi comes out, good energy by Brooke. That's a good sweat for Brooke. She's going to get back in her dorm today and feel like she's played a factor, and she has. Kelly Stewart, 4 for 4 from the line this afternoon. For South Dakota, make it 5 for 5. She has 9 points.
They're good from the line, aren't they, just in general?
Well, it's a 7-point lead for South Dakota. 5:54 is all that remains. Boy, how tired must the Bison be after this big comeback? Keena's used her dribble, finds LeMar in the left wing. Brooke looks off the post inside, and a touch foul called on Contreras or Arns. It's going to be on Contreras, her second personal.
You know, a lot of times when you fall down big in a game, you expend so much energy to get back in the game. You get to a tie situation, then they'll go on a little spurt. You got to weather that.
Rita Whittle has checked back in, playing with 4 fouls, finds Johnson in, tipped away by Arns. Holly regains. Give it to Thunstead. Thunstead closely guarded by Hoff. Thunstead waiting. Pass catch caught by right wing Whittle. High posted Johnson. LeMar fighting through a screen down there. Contreras guarding here. Her goes Brooke to the line. Banged into by Arns. And that'll be a foul on Bridget. Well, fans, Dakota Refrigeration has been helping the Bison behind the scenes from their training room to their dining room. Rise to ice cream, melt to medicine. Dakota Refrigeration been serving the Minnesota and the Dakotas for over 40 years. So LeMar back to line for North Dakota State. Free throw number 1 is in. 22 for Brooke LeMar. She's needs to average 19.67 points the rest of the way out here, Jeremy, to have 1,000 points with North Dakota State. She has surpassed that mark with her other college, SIU. This would pull the Herd back within 5. Free throw number 2 in. Well, LeMar in the second half is 5 for 6 from the line. The Bison down by a nickel, 70-65 on the Coach's Choice scoreboard. Now time's a factor. 5:16 left to play. LeMar defending Stewart on the wing. Handoff South Dakota to Stewart. Stewart at the point. Look at the screening going on for Seacamp. She's open. Shot is missed. Rebound knocked out of bounds by South Dakota. It should, now they're going to say it's off Keena. For a minute, Kate Liveringhouse for USD going after it.
They got a good shot there, though. Again, solid in the half court.
Well, they're setting that down screen for Seacamp. Here's a pass to Stewart. Caught her shot deflected by LeMar. And a foul called on Brooke, her third. And you send to the line Kelly Stewart, who is 5 for 5 today. Brooke just needed a time where that release was going to be. It was part hand, part ball. Stewart facing the Bison cheer team. And that's the first free throw. 6 for 6 from the line for Kelly Stewart, and the lead is back to 6 for South Dakota. Second one is up. It's no good. Rebound to Liz Keena. Keena's 7th rebound to go with her 18 points. Bison down by 6. 4:55 to play in the game. Whittle on the right wing. They're trying to ISO into Holly Johnson. Get it into Holly. Holly squares up the basket, turn, spin, fadeaway shot is up, but a foul is called. Fading into the paint, drew the contact. Foul is on Liveringhouse, her third personal foul. And at the line is Holly Johnson. Johnson half a dozen points, half a dozen rebounds in today's game. 2 shots coming for the junior from Minot, North Dakota. Free throw 1 is up and in. Speaking of Minot, North Dakota, I look across the lane. One of the all-time great high school coaches in the state of North Dakota, Gene Manson, is here. Former boys coach there at MHS. Second one by Hojo is in.
His son coaches the Davie boys, right?
Yep. Boy, Brett and Bart, he had some boys they could play. Bison to pull it in 4 on the 2 free throws by Holly Johnson. 71-67. Just need a stop. How about a steal and a layup and a foul? And then a steal and a 3. Okay, now I'm reaching, Jeremy. 4:33 to play. South Dakota works it against that man defense. LeMar closely guarding Stewart. Passes on top to Hoff. Left wing to Seacamp. Shot clock is at 8 and a moving screen on Arns. There's a foul on South Dakota. It'll turn the ball back over to NDSU. Third personal on Arns. 8th team foul. And these become the valuable possessions. Ones that NDSU, Jeremy, have missed in this comeback. When they've gotten within 4 or 3, they haven't been able to get, closer. So they'll go high post the Bison to Keena. Keena going to find Funstead, and she's being ridden by Hoff. That's a foul on Hoff. Hey, if you enjoy flavored milk, True Moo, is the choice. Available chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. True Moo distributed region-wide by Dean Foods in Bismarck and Thief River Falls, the nation's largest processor and distributor of dairy products. So Funstead at the line shooting the bonus and misses the front end.
Ooh, that's a big miss right there.
She felt it doesn't take a long time to shoot her free throws. South Dakota goes inside, and that should have been an offensive foul on Lieberinghaus, who cleared her body from Johnson, but I don't think anybody was there to see it. 73-67, Bison down 6, 3:55 to play in the game.
We were there to see it.
I saw it clear. Keena at the elbow, give it back to LeMar, screen set. Now South Dakota is going to switch. LeMar tried to go through a double, picked up by Keena, who put it in! Holy cow! Liz Keena just saved a possession.
Yeah, that possession was falling apart quick.
Bison down by 4 with 3:30 to play. Media timeout coming up. South Dakota give it to Seacamp. Johnson got a hand up in her face. If she hits this, I can't believe it. Seacamp with a hand in her face hits the shot. Timeout, South Dakota. What a shot by Nicole Seacamp.
And Holly was tired there. You could tell she could barely get her hand up to defend that. I think she's just winded right now.
Deal with in the Summit League. So NDSU down by 7 with 3:14 to play. They send the screens down for LeMar. LeMar gets the pass, leans in from 18 and buries the shot. Boy, what a second half for Brooke LeMar. 18 second half points, 25 for the game. Bison within 5. How can they stop Nicole Seacamp? Seacamp drive and kick to Contreras. Contreras steps inside, lost the ball for a minute, and then a foul is called on NDSU. That is going to be on Holly Johnson. Or is it going to be on Liz? Holly Johnson, her first personal at the line is Contreras. Double bonus time for South Dakota. Contreras' first one is up and no good.
Wow.
That's her first miss today. Bison trailed by 5 with 2:54 to play. Contreras' second one is in.
You know, she hasn't been involved a lot in the offense lately, and sometimes scores like that are in rhythm, and it affects her free throw shooting.
Indeed. Still found a way to 20 points today. Down by 6 is North Dakota State. NDSU enters left wing to Brooke LeMar. Contreras guarding her. LeMar fakes the pass off and gets bailed out. On a foul inside. Boy, if that doesn't go. The foul is whistled on Contreras, her third personal. You give Brooke LeMar credit. Brooke LeMar, that great penetration move that she has. 2 shots coming for Brooke. Free throw number 1 is up and good. But Jeremy, we've seen before where Brooke gets into that driving penetration, a lot of times doesn't receive the whistle, and it becomes a very 50-50 type play. LeMar at the line to shoot one more. 26 in the game for Brooke. This would pull the Herd back within 4. Second one is up. Money. A run on a spot.